friends, and welcome to my channel, new and returning subscribers. It's Margie from the Budget Evolution, where we have fun saving our money. And today is Wedding Wednesday and then some. So we got a lot going on today. So we have our wedding binder to do, we have our low priority binder to do, and we also have our winter challenges, which I have off here to the side. So let's count up the money and see how much we are saving. This does not include the winter wedding, because the winter challenges, because the winter challenges are from our anchor rebate that we are working on to save for our condo and I think the trees. I can't even remember. I have to write this stuff down and keep it somewhere, because every time I go back to it, I'm like, what was I supposed to be using that money for? So let's count this up. This is, let's see, 20, and then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you've seen we've been putting money slowly away, little by little, into wedding. And that has now added up to $142. And then we have $50 here for our low priority binder, which we'll probably work on first. All right, so let's move this over there and this out of the way. And low priority binder has, we need a 12-sided dice. It was the one dice I did not take out, was the 12-sided one. Or should we do so many? Yeah, that's what we'll do. So many, uh-oh. They threw up. All right, wait a minute, get back in here. Should we do 4 and 3? Let's do the 4-sided dice. Just because it's out. All right, let's get this. I got all these things around me. It's just too much. Too much. Okay, so you guys can see that. We have $50 in one. We're going to roll 1 through 4. It tells us how many bills are going into each challenge. So where is our paper clip? Because the last time we forgot. No, there it is. There it is. It's on party funds. Okay, here we go. 2 bills going in there. And then starting from the beginning, and we got budget supplies is getting 2. Why is it when I roll it's very spinny? 1, 2, 3, 4 in crafts. And we got 1 in electronics. And 1, 2, 3, 4 in garden. 3 in gifts. 3 in date night. There's one thing that I want to tell you, Grace, if you're watching my channel, maybe when you're designing this again, maybe to put another, like, I don't know, a little lip right here, so it gives it a chance to roll once before it drops down to the bottom, because I could just drop it. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion. 1, 2, 3, because all the other ones have like a little, like it goes down, 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 but yours just kind of slides down. So, or we could just kind of do that. So 1, 2 going into retail therapy. And next is self-care, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, I will have to tell you, I emptied out YouTube. It's only because I had spent so much money on stuff that I wanted for Christmas, and I realized it's like I spent way too much than I should have, but that's okay. We had the money, and we will just build it back up as time goes on. I'm not hitting 2K anytime soon, so we are still working on it. 1, 2, 3 going in budget supplies. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, crafts does not need that much money. Ooh, okay. Office supplies, 1. This is the one that needs money, because all that paper and stuff. My goodness. 1, 2, 3. Another one that does not need all that money. Okay. We might have to start skipping this. We are doing something different with Save to Sync come in January. Just haven't figured out how I'm doing it. I got to figure it out. But it's going to be fun. But a little different. But I want to make sure they all of them get enough money in there. And then the next one is going to be here, which is retail therapy, which means self-care is going to be the next one we start with. So come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's move this off to the side and let me get this counted and tracked, and we will be right back. Okay, let's count these up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in budget supplies, and that's all that's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 going into crafts. Crafts now has $38. We have $2 going into electronics and office, and we have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, so 26 in there. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 going into garden. Garden now has 50, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 94 in garden. Gifts got $4, and it now has 50, 61, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. 71 in gifts. We got $4 in date night. Date night now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then outdoor got 4. Outdoor now has 150, 70, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $102 in outdoor. $3 going into retail therapy, and that has $54 now. We have $4 going into self-care. Self-care now has 100, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41. So 141 in self-care. We have $4 going into YouTube. Yes, we're starting over. I know. Don't worry. I'll build this up, even if we have to put a challenge towards it. 1, 2, 3, and 4 going into Party Fund. Party Fund now has 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 67 in Party Fund. So that takes care of our low priority binder. And we can set that one off to the side. Next up, we will work on wedding. We have a new challenge. This one's Homemaking with Heather. This is a freebie on her Ko-fi shop. So definitely check her out. So we have venue. All right, I'm going to bring my dice roller back out here. Now I have a bunch of different dice here, and I think this is going to be a roll and save, but let's decide. Okay, whatever one has the highest number is what. Okay, let me try that again. All right, this one is a 15, 16. So this one's a 16. This one's an 8. We have a 4, a 10, a 6, a 3, a 7. Wait a minute. We needed one in between. We need the 12-sided one. 12. Is that this one? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to roll. Well, that's going to be weird. Okay. We're just going to roll them all. And whatever had the largest number, okay, so this one's an 11. So this is a 12-sided dice. So that means this is going to be, we're going to use a D12. How's that sound? Sound good? I think that sounds good. Okay. Dress is going to be the next highest, which would be the 6, which is a D10. So we'll use a D10 on this one. All right. Next up is tuxedo, and that's a 6-sided dice. So we'll just use a D6 on this one. Next up is shoes. Shoes looks like we've got a 4. So that is a D16 for the shoes. That sounds about right. And then flowers, I know this is going to get confusing, isn't it? We have a tie of all 2s. So let's roll again. All right, so this one is an 8-sided dice. So this is a D8. All right, a tie again for the take. So that's going to be this one. That's a 7-sided dice. So D7, just to make it a little bit more interesting than just rolling the same 1. Getaway is going to be, all right, we're going to have to roll these two. A 3 and a 1. So this one's a 3 size. So this is a D3. Oh, my thing's, hello. That's running out. So we'll use a D3 for getaway. And then the last one is a D4. Oh, I don't even have one. We didn't even need that one. Okay, so we don't need these ones and this one, right? No, that's a D3. We will need that. Okay, this is going to get confusing. So how many do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So we need a D7. Where's that? Is that this one? Yes, it is. Okay, so here we go. We're rolling and we're going to the third one, which is, what is that? 1, 2, I should put numbers on here, 3. So this is tuxedo. We had $100 and some odd dollars in there, $142. Okay, so this one's a D6. That's this one. And we got 5 for the first one. So we'll put $5 in there. So that's 5. All right, and then the 7. And so 3 again. So let's roll. So the next one's a 2. So 1 and 2. I should have made these higher. Maybe we'll change the D3. Going to 2. 2 is the dress. That's a D10. $2. 1 and 2. Okay. Rolling. And we got 7, which is the last one. That is the getaway. Let's change this. We got to make this a little bit more spicy. So we'll make this one a D20. And we'll have to get that out. I think that's this one. Yep. And no, that's not happening. It was 1. Oh my God, it's 6. All right, so 5 and 6 going in here. Staying on 7, rolling this one, and it's a 12. Now there we go. There she blows. So 10, 11, and 12 going in here. All right, moving on. We're going to 1. 1 is a D12. That's this one. And that's 7. So 5, 6, and 7 going in there. Let's take this out. And we're going to 7, which is destinations. That's a D20. And that's 16. So 10, 15, and 16 going in there. Oh, wait a minute. Let's condense a little bit here because we do have 20s. So let's do 2 5s and a 10 and make a 20. There we go. All right, take those out. And we're going back to 1 is venue, and that is a D12. So that's this one. No, sorry, we're not going to do 1. Okay, 5. I know, it's like Madeline. Sometimes when she rolls, I notice she'll be like, She's like, I need that to be larger. Okay, so that's $5 going in there. Okay, so we can make that a 10. All right, and 7. We're doing 6. So that's getaway, that's cake. Cake is the D7, which is the one we were rolling. And that is $3. So 1, 2, and whoops, 3. All right, roll again. And we're going to 3. So 1, 2, and 3. That is tuxedo. That's a D6. That's $5. Because we'll go through these challenges so quickly. All right, so that's a 10. So let's do that. And where's my 7? 4. So that's 2, 3, 4 is shoes, and that's the D16. And it's $3. So 1, 2, and 3. Oh my goodness, we're running out of ones. And 6, so that's this one. And that's a D7. That's the one we're rolling. And that got 7. All right, so let's see. Ooh, so 7. If I put 3 in, I can grab a 10. All right, let's roll. And that is 1, going back to the beginning here. Venue is a D12. D12, that's this one. And that's $4. So I think I have a 1. And we can grab a 5, right? That was that 1 or 2? Wait a minute. 7 and 9 would be 16. Yeah, I grabbed 1 too many. And going back to the last one. Getaway is a D20. Let's take that out. And that's 17. There we go. That's nice. 10, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right. Let's roll. And we got 1. Going back to venue. And venue is a D12. That was this one. All right, wait a minute. Let me take that out. And that's 11. So 10 and 11. Going to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back to the shoes, that's this one, D16. So that's $13 for those pretty white shoes. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Exchange those for 5. All right. And we're going to 7, which is getaway. That's the D20. And that's 11. And they're riding their little scooter together. That's so cute. Motorcycle, not scooter. That's a motorcycle. That's 11 going in there. Next is 3. 3 is tuxedo, and that's a D6. That's a 1. I'm not going to mess with the gods here. All right. And we're going to 5. So 3, 4, and 5 is flowers, and that's a D8. So that's a funky shaped one. Not that one. No. Which one was the D8? This one. And that is 6. So 5 and 6. How much we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 left. Last page is 3. This is a D6. And that's $4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Going in here. Okay. We have $2 left. 7. 7 I think might be too expensive. That's a D20. We're not going to risk it. We're going to take this $2 and we are going to stick it back here for the next round so we don't have an IOU. All right, so let's move these all off to the side. And let's just count this up and see where we're at. Okay, so in venue, we've got 10, 15, 25, 26, $27. So this is fun. I like this game. It's like the whole thing's a roll and save. So we've got $2 going into the dress, which is not a lot for the dress. And we got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17 in tuxedo. We are saving for my daughter's future wedding. Whenever that happens, there is no rush. She doesn't even have a boyfriend. So we've got 5, 10, 15, $16 going into shoes. And then flowers, we have $6 going into flowers. This is a beautiful challenge. You should definitely check this out on Homemaking with Heather. Heather's Coffee Shop. There's $10 going into the cake. Getaway got a lot of love today. So what do we got? All right. So Getaway got 20, 30, 45, 55, 61, and 2. So $62. Half of our money just went into this one challenge, which is good because it's a D20. So we need big ones too. All right. So that takes care of wedding. Okay. We're going to move on to the chocolate box challenge. This is by Saving with Alicia. And we have our money right here, ready to go. A little bit more sort quick, because this is fake money, prop money, fake money, because the money is sitting in a high yield savings account. We want it to make interest. So we have 10, 25, 35, 45, 47, 49, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So we have $60 in here. There we go. And this is the chocolate box. So this is a box challenge. All right. So let's just pop out one. And we've got a cupcake, chocolate cupcake. So, we have a $3 IOU. So let's take care of that right away. Let's pop that in there. Come on. They're such new envelopes. I should have stretched them out a little bit. Okay, so that takes care of the IOU. So let's go, let's also change our color here and get like this burgundy looking one. All right, we still haven't found this cupcake. Chocolate mix. Love chocolate. That is $7. So 5, 6, and 7. Takes care of that one. Next up is Chocolate Squares Challenge. All right, so we're gonna roll a 6-sided dice. So let's bring our thing here. And we got a 1. So we could do 2 or 5. So let's do the 5. Okay, and that one's gonna go back in the stack. So I'm gonna pop it there for now. Oh, we're gonna do it again. So let's roll. And we got 6. We got 9, 6, and 5. So let's do the 9. And is there a dollar in here? Yes, there is. So I'm going to take the $1, and grab a 10. There we go. And that one's going to have to go back in. All right, double the eggs. So I'm assuming that's recipe, right? Or is that something else? Double the eggs. I think mixed. No, it's not in there. Yeah, I think it's the brownie recipe, right, guys? Yeah, because that's an egg hunt. All right, so I think it's this one. So double the eggs. Ooh, so that's 6, that's 12. Is this just one egg? I'm not sure. Is that how that works? This might have to go back in. So that would be $6. No, that's $12. What am I talking about? That's 10, 11, and 12. We'll see. Because there's 4 eggs. I'm confused. Is it double these eggs? So that would be 8. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, I'm going to take that out and we're going to make this $8 instead of 5, 6, 7, and 8. In the brownie recipe. All right. Because then that wouldn't make sense because then you've got too much eggs. You got too much eggs. All right. White chocolate, I think is the first one. Yes, it is. And that is the ice cream bar. That is $10 going in there. Okay. Next card is a milkshake. milkshake. And we've got this chocolatey fudgy one, and that one's $6. So 5 and 6. That one's done. Next up is milk chocolate. Milk chocolate. Like, hello. Is that this one? No, that's pralines. Oh, here it is. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. A milk chocolate. Hot chocolate. This one is $6. So 5 and 6 going in here. All right. Next card is roll the dice and add the number. This is vanilla bean. Is this? Oh, well, it's the same picture for the fudge. That's what it is. Okay, so we're doing the vanilla. So we have to roll the dice and we're adding it to this. So that is 4, that's $7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. We've got a $1 IOU. So let's do this and put a 1. And that goes in here. All right, we are not counting this. That one's done. These go back in the stack. These go down here. And these ones kind of go in here. Hopefully I put that in the right spot. There we go. All right, close. There we go. All right, and that takes care of our chocolate box from Saving with Alicia. And we're not counting it because I want it to be a surprise. Moving on to our North Pole Challenge. And what else do we have in here? Do we have any? Yes, we have Simply Cozy by Inkum Babe. So we've got both challenges in here. And let's get our money out. In this one, we've got 10, 20, 30, 5, 35, 5. 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 85, 87, 89, 91, 93, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $100 in this challenge. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is Simply Cozy because we're just doing this one card here. And let's do... we got a 5, so why don't we do $5 in here and cross this one off. Oh, let's change colors. Let's go to red. There we go. And that one is done. Okay, now let's go on to North Pole Challenge, and that is these cards. All right, so let's see where we're going. Oh, we're adding to the Advent. I saw that Alicia has the Advent calendar in the beginning, so I want to do the same. So we know to do it. Add 2 days. All right, so we need 2 days. So, ooh, you know what? We'll do 24. We already did 6. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know. Let's do 23 and 7, and that would be $30, right? 23 and 7, 10, 20, and 30. There we go. And that goes back in the stack. All right. Snow Fun. That's this one, right? Making a snow angel. And she is $10, so 5, 10. Next card is, oh, we're going back to the Advent calendar. Save 1 day. All right, so what do we got here? A lot. Let's do 22. If we did 22 and 8, that would be 30. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I'm doing that because these are pricey and you don't want to be doing them at the end of the game. Okay, so let's pop that in there somewhere. All right, next up, ooh, Toy Factory. So I'm not sure where that is. I think it's towards the end here, right? Yes, Toy Factory, and it is the little wind-up car. And it is $5. And our next card is, oh, gingerbread. Gingerbread. And it's the pretty snowflake. And we have $1 left. So it's only $1. So we can erase that one. And this card is done. All right. Moving on to Husky Sleigh. So Husky Sleigh. And we've got this pretty, I want to say she's a girl because she's so pretty. So that's 5. Not saying that boys can't be pretty. That's 9 and 10 going in here. All right. Next card is Back to Snow Fun. And she is tubing. Holy cow. All right. She's $20. I know I don't have $20 here. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we owe $11 on this one. Holy moly. Alicia, I forgot how spicy these are. This one's going to have to go back into the pile. These ones are done, so they can go at the bottom. The reindeer is there. All right. There we go. And we are not counting this one up as well. That's a mystery. All right. Moving on to our last one. This one's by Minto. This was her Christmas in July, and I just thought it was absolutely adorable, and I had to play. So we have cards here in the back. And we also have the Winter Cozy Time Challenge. So let's get our money for this and do this one first. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 29, or I think it's 30. It might be 30. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 29. That's the amount. It's weird having 2s. All right. So let's pick a card. And we have a little snowman. A little Hawaiian snowman. Where is he? Hello. There he is. And he is $1. So there's $1 going in there. That one's done. Next card is the palm tree. And where are you? There? Yep. And that palm tree is $6. So 5 and 6 in here. Moving on to Santa Claus just hanging out in his shorts and t-shirt. And he is $3. So 2 and 3. Can't get it open with my fingers. All right. Next one is, oh, little chair to relax in. I know I could relax. My back is killing me. So a little Christmas chair that is $6. So 5 and 6 going in this one. Next card. Oops, wrong one. This one. Oh, we have an ornament, a pretty blue one. I think I see it. Yep. And that one is $2. So it's $2 going in there. Ooh, that looks like a fun drink. It's like a martini. It looks like it's orange cranberry. Orange cranberry. We'll just say it's an orange cranberry. So that is $6. So 5 and 6. We have $5 left. And what we got? We got the little crab. Oh, he's right there. He's $1. So do we have any change? Maybe. So 2, 3, 4. And that's a 5. All right. So we can cross him off. And then the next one. We're almost done with this challenge, to tell you the truth. Wait a minute. Is there anything else like a game? No. Okay. Just checking. All right. We got him. He's $3. So 2 and 3. And we have $1 left. And what do we got left here? And I think this finishes out this challenge. That is $4. So I'm going to steal from Stash Cash. And I'll have to exchange it with how many? We need $3. And we got $4 going in here. Awesome. Okay, so we actually finished this challenge. That is awesome. So let's, where are we at? We're at 36. Oh my God. We're at 36 minutes, guys. So that's, yay, woohoo. So we'll do this the next time because we got to finish Cozy Time. This is also by Saving with Alicia. So we've got 10, 25, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, so we've got Mr. Snowman. He's $5. So we put $5 in there. And that's done. Next up, we have this Mr. Snowman. So he is over here, and he's $10. And add a number of snowman buttons. So we have 3 buttons on the snowman. So that is $13. So 10, 12, 13 altogether. Okay. This one is the little house, little bird house. Okay. We can erase that because that is $3. We have 2, 3. So we need 7. 5, 6, 7. And we'll grab this 10. Okay, that takes care of that card. And we're doing roll and save. All right, so we have to roll. And we got 2, so we could, what do we got? 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, you know what? I am going to do the winter coat for $8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this one gets put back in the deck. And we have $1. Let's see if we can get rid of this $1. Oh, we get the roll and save again. We're going to have to... All right, we're going to roll a 3. No way, guys. I rolled a 3. Because there's $1 right there. That was crazy. That was crazy. Did you see that? Okay, so these go back in here because we're still working on them. And these go in the back because they're done. So pop them back there. And that takes care of holidays and our winter challenges. Guys, I want to thank you guys all so much. Oh, wait a minute. We have to put the $1 in the ding, ding, ding challenge. Hello. Hello. We finished a challenge. So let's do that. Let's grab $1. I'll mark it in the book after the video. But let's get this taken care of. So savings with Tracy. We're feeding Corper over here. And order up. All right. So there we go. Now I can say it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.